What's going on, guys? We are back here again. We got a review for the 7-star UNK CQB Charlie. That's right, it's going to be a crazy one. And we got some Nightcrawler ghost gear, so we'll get right into it. Alright, we'll start off showing you the weapon here just briefly, give you a good quick little spin of it. But if you look at rate of fire, that is a key stat. It is at level 31 and rate of fire is over 6,000. It seems to be rate of fire thresholds are like every 1,000 or so, or something like that. You know, once a weapon gets above 3,000 rate of fire, once it gets above 4,000 rate of fire, it really becomes a lot different. So once this gun gets above 6,000 rate of fire, it really does get a lot different, and it is above 6,000 in this video, so keep that in mind. But just showing you my gear real quick, rocking some Nightcrawler ghost gear, as well as the light urban vest. Seems like a throwback nowadays to see the light urban vest again, but not bad. We are going to jump into a ranked team deathmatch on Train Yard. Alright, starting off on the bat. Starting off here, we got a kill against Nightcrawler already. Good time to die took us out. You saw just how fast we killed Nightcrawler. That was pretty crazy. See, we're definitely moving good. If you watched my last video, the one just before this, I had the KPM Nightcrawler, KPM5 Nightcrawler edition, which has 620 portability, I believe, and we were moving pretty fast with that guy, but this UNK has 660, so we have an extra 40 points. And you know, I'm not sure. You get into a discussion about the tiers of different speeds and whether or not there's actually a difference. You know, I can't really say that I feel one. I can't really say that I feel like I'm running a bit faster, but in theory, we should have a little bit faster portability with this UNK compared to our last video. Let's see, couldn't tell if that guy was shooting me or not. We saw already some great examples here of just how quick this weapon can kill. It is crazy. Definitely regarded as the best weapon currently in the game. And yes, they did just throw a skin on it. This is not the Nightcrawler edition. This is just the regular Charlie edition. Look at that, man. Like any other gun, he probably would have ran behind that barrier and somehow stayed alive, but I mean, this gun just takes him out. It's insane. It's not even fair. It's like literally, it's just not fair. This gun is way overpowered. But let's see, we got CQR 2000 taking us out again. Didn't really see him. If you watched my last video, once again, you heard me say that I've never really been an SMG player, so I'm kind of still learning how to play with one. Look at that, man. Oh my gosh. That last kill, we got a double kill there, and that, like, we barely had any ammo left. I mean, this thing was just spitting out rounds, and we got a second kill at the end. It's pretty insane. Look at that range, perfectly fine. Don't even need the Mamba Saboteur mask. You know, it's crazy. We're going to try to get out of this situation here. Try to loop around. See if anybody pops up. You know, I do find myself waiting behind barriers a lot when I'm playing with the SMGs. It is a bit more strategic. Perhaps you could say playing with an SMG requires a bit more skill than playing with an assault rifle, but I mean, that could be a whole other debate. That was weird. I didn't get like a hit marker for the stuns there, but either way, we got him, man. You see, I mean, like I should just stop commenting and just play some music over this video. Like, there's nothing to say about it. It's insane. You see, we're taking out Nightcrawler, no problem. I think he had the 7-star KPM5 Nightcrawler, which is obviously a great gun. You saw my last video. You can absolutely dominate with that gun, but look at how fast we're killing him. I mean, I don't know if we have a better connection than him in this particular match. But like, he's not even doing damage on us. We just took him out so quick. It's literally insane. I can't believe this gun. I know if you play Afterpulse, you know, there might be a lot of new players to Afterpulse, since that was a good grenade launcher kill. Had to take a step back and realize what I just did. That was actually a really good shot. But if you saw, it has officially been confirmed that Afterpulse is coming to Android. So what I was saying is that there could be, you know, a good number of new people watching these videos now. So if you don't know, the UNK CQB Charlie just dominates this game, but it is very hard to get. Let's see how he did here. 17, 5, and 0. That's just crazy OP, man. Just crazy. I think the second highest score, or not score, but kills was 10 there. So obviously a discrepancy just based on the weapon itself. But we're the ones using it, so we can't complain, right? Alright, so after that cringy laugh, we are jumping into another ranked team deathmatch game on Warehouse this time. Same exact setup, just rocking our baby to sleep as we run around here. You notice I'll, geez, I can't talk. You'll notice I switched secondaries. I do have the Taser S16 Echo. It is a Echo weapon, so it is 6 stars and higher. This is the 6-star edition, not the 7-star, but we probably won't even get to use it. I think it's still at level 1, so it has like 4 range or something like crazy small, so you have to be hugging the people to get kills with it. But our launcher ran out of durability points, so we had to repair it, and I just wanted to keep playing and keep recording and finish this video. So yeah, I just switched to a different secondary. Shouldn't be a big deal, but you know, launchers are nice on any map. Warehouse is usually pretty good. Look at that kill, man. I think honestly, I think I'm just gonna shut up for like, I don't know, maybe like a minute and like not even play music, and I'll just let you listen to the fire rate on this gun. Yeah, so once I respawn, I'll just shut up, you know, turn the sound up and just listen to this gun. Alright, I'm back. Did you miss me? Cringe. Ultimate cringe alert. But yeah, that wasn't the best example. It kind of did more running and hiding behind barriers than actual shooting, but at least I fired it a couple times, and I mean, you can hear this weapon. It just screams, man. It just screams. But you obviously heard Sergeant Slut's Adam CQR, the distinctive Adam sound. That's pretty special in its own sense. Let's see, got the taser. I'll see if anybody shows up here. See if we can get anyone in the last few seconds. You know, it's been a pretty quiet match. We didn't really blow them away, but it looks like we're gonna get the win. Definitely a lot of moving around with this gun. But you know, it is portable, and it's really just an all-around SMG with crazy range. You know, you saw that. You know, I'll probably add like a slow-mo. So you probably saw that slow-mo clip of that one kill. I mean, like no other SMG could get that kill. But 13, 2 and 2, I mean, it's just easy. You know, it's, if you have this gun and you're not in top 5% of ranked, you know, within an hour of playing, like, it's not even fair. Maybe 2 hours. I'll give you 2 hours, but I mean, come on, it's crazy. We'll see. I think we'll do one more match, get one more in here, and see how we can do. So it looks like we're gonna fill up here on close quarters camp. Should be a pretty good mobile match, you know, close quarters combat, obviously, hence the name, close quarters camp. So it should be pretty good for an SMG. We might even get a taser kill in there. Just show you my loadout again, remind you what I'm rocking, give you a view of the taser. It's at level 5 actually, so range is at 9. Guess it's better than 4. I'm pretty sure it starts at 4, but there is the PARROT, the UNK CQB Charlie once again. Definitely a cool looking gun. You know, you get killed by it all the time. If you play this game at all, you've been killed by that gun. So, you know, you see it pop up in the bottom right. It looks pretty cool, but when you actually look at it, like I just did, spin it around and all that, you know, it really looks sharp, you know. I mean, honestly, more than anything, I think the graphics of this game are what draw me into it and keep me coming back, you know. I guess I've just never been a fan of like, non-realistic games, you know. I mean, obviously there's tons about this game that isn't realistic, but the graphics are realistic, you know, and it's realistic enough in that sense that, you know, those are the kind of games that I like. That's what kind of draws me into gaming. I've never really been a gamer otherwise, but you know, it's you know, I just love this game for some reason, you know, and I think the graphics are a big part, but you know, that all stemmed from just saying that the UNK CQB Charlie looks pretty amazing, you know. Definitely a cool design, definitely you know, just sharp, you know, high definition in the game, whatever. You get the point. But look at that, man. These guys don't have a chance. I feel bad using this weapon, you know. I know a lot of people who have this gun or have, you know, like 7-star CQRs, which is basically the UNK version of an assault rifle, kind of. I don't know. It's just a crazy OP assault rifle. You know, pretty much the only difference is the mobility, really. I mean, if you could run as fast with the CQR as you can with the UNK CQB, you know, those names kind of get confusing, CQR versus CQB. You know, if you could run as fast with the CQR, then, you know, it might as well be the same thing, right? But I mean, this UNK is just such a beast. Look at that, man. I mean, it's not even a question of range. It's not a question of getting a kill. It's just a question of how fast. That's the only question. How fast are you gonna get the kill, right? You know, and of course you die a couple times here and there. You know, it doesn't make you invincible. You still die. You know, any weapon can kill you while you're using this gun. There are tactics to use to beat it. You can use skill. You know, a lot of people have been asking, is this game pay to win? You know, it's pay to have a chance at getting an advantage. I'm stumbling all over my words. That's what I would say. It's pay to get a chance at getting an advantage. You could have all the best gear, all the best guns in this game. You could still be terrible in this game. You could spend all the money in the world and not get anything good. You could, I mean, you could wreck with a 3-star gun. You could not spend a single dollar. You could just grind out all your weapons and stuff and get it for free and be the top player in the game. So, you know, you don't have to pay to win. Absolutely, you do not have to pay to win. But you know, you do have an advantage in this game based on your gear and the levels of your weapons. So, you know, spending money doesn't guarantee you the best stuff. That's a you know, the gotcha part, to literally quite steal the monetization name. You know, you spend money to get a chance to get the good stuff, and if you do get the good stuff, you kind of do get a little bit of an advantage. You know, as you see, this gun is just really an advantage. You know, quite frankly, it's a crazy advantage, but you know, it's not like you're outright buying victory. You can't buy victory in this game, right? You can just, you know, spend money to increase your chances. I'm just saying the same thing over and over, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what the definition of pay to win is, so In my opinion, Afterpulse doesn't really fit that definition of pay to win, but for a lot of people, they would look at the game, at least on the surface, and say, oh, it's pay to win. So, you know, whatever. That's coming from someone who spent, you know, way too much time in this game, and, you know, I haven't spent a lot of money, but I have, you know, basically spent the equivalent in time, right? I've spent the time on the game, so I don't know, you could get into a lot of discussions about that, but 16, 7, and 0, crazy, man. We did die a lot, 7 deaths, you know, a little high, but 16 kills. I mean, there's tons of people out there who could do a lot better than me, you know. If it'd be cool to see some gameplay of those guys, you know. I'm sure a lot of people got channels nowadays and whatever, so I don't know, maybe you could find some videos on YouTube or whatever, but, you know, definitely a crazy gun. Glad I finally got to play with it, and yeah, that is the UNK CQB Charlie, aka the Parrot. Give you one last look at it. That'll do it for this video. Be sure to subscribe, and as always, I will catch you on the next video.